Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Michael Zuber, author of One Rental at a Time and creator of the online course that now has over 1,000 students called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. What I want to do today is kind of do a look back. 365 days ago, I came to you and talked about, hey, I'm going to step up my game. I'm going to share my goals with you in 13-week chunks. That's kind of how I lived my sales career, as we had quotas every 90 days. And I started sharing with you the results every Sunday morning. But what we're going to do here is we're going to look back over the last 365 days. A lot has happened since December 1st of 2019. A lot of things have happened in the world. A lot of things have happened in this business. And I want to evaluate the year. We're going to be honest. A lot of the year was okay. Some things were awesome. And some things were pretty large disappointments. So I wanted to look at that with you. I wanted to just continually have open conversations. As someone who talks to you daily, I just want to share what's going on in my world in some of these videos. So let me bring up my year in review and let me know what you think. Again, if you don't know, I think goals are wonderful. They're very important, but I think goals must be broken down. I think goals must be tracked and they must be shared. It's the sharing that I'm trying to show you is important. It is so important that I have a playlist on this channel. It is so important. I come to you every Sunday with what's going on. But this is now a look back over the last 52 weeks. So if you don't know, again, kind of 13-week tracking, you can see the worksheet. Again, it's shared with you every Sunday. Go to the playlist. But I've been doing it for every quarter. 52 weeks ago, I had this idea. I'm like, why wait to January? So we started it December 1st, went through February 29th, then March 1st through May 31st, then June 1st through August 31st, and then, of course, September 1st through November 30th. And again, these are set up in 13-week chunks. I've broken down individual goals, which we will go through here in a minute. 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, and I have goals, and I don't think there's been a week we hit them all. It's kind of, as you would expect, all over the place. So again, it's important. If you want to go back and look at any 1 week, they're all there for you because there's a playlist. You can see the spreadsheet there, or I'm sorry, the playlist, thumbnail, goals, sharing, and tracking. 69 videos. This will be video number 770. So again, it's all there for you. It takes about 15 minutes usually, but I share everything I'm doing. And I think it's important for me to do that. And I challenge you to think about it. Something that I want to do today is challenge you for the next 30 days or 31 days. And this is for my students and for my followers, right? Students are the folks that have bought the course for $199 that are doing what is prescribed. But if you're just a follower on this channel, I want to challenge you. All right, if you're following me, you probably have interest in buy and hold properties. I want you to create a monthly goal. I want you to identify a city, zip code within that city, and then an asset type. And then I want to document the search every day. I don't care how you do it. I just want it done. Identify the differences, calculate some returns, and grow your network. I've actually created something I'm going to roll out in a future video today about a 30-day challenge and what the spreadsheet might look like. I built it on the model that I use. And again, giving it away for free, but I want you to get a little bit better. I really believe inventory is going to come on the market next year in a way that will surprise us. So I want you to be ready. You need to know what a good or great deal is. And to do that, you have to invest and learn what average is. If you don't know average, you're guessing. That's what I'm teaching. That's what I'm talking. And I'm saving you time. It only takes 10 to 20 minutes a day, but it's every day. So again, this is something I want to challenge you with. I will do a presentation solely on this kind of free worksheet that I think could help you. But again, I don't care how you track it, just get it done. Okay, on to my year review. Sorry, I wanted to give you that challenge to make you just a little bit better and get ready for exciting 2021. I'm going to break it down. The spreadsheet's broken down this way. So I'm going to talk about each budget or each bucket, health. Well, I started last December. I think I was 201 pounds, which for me is heavy. Anytime I get up to 200, I just feel off. So I started with a weight goal, uh, started exercising and tried intermittent fasting. First time I'd ever done it, focused, like on task. And it was, I liked it. It was for me, not so bad. I took intermittent fasting basically from noon to 8 was when I would eat, which meant basically breakfast was skipped, which for me is not that big a deal. As long as I can have black coffee, and yes, I can drink black coffee. Don't need cream, don't need sugar, so I'm kind of lucky that way. Um, but yeah, I thought intermittent fasting was really helpful. And you can go back and look at my first 13 weeks, that first December through February 29th. I think I lost like 12 or 13 pounds. It worked. I did a bunch of running early, kind of went on that kick for a while. Uh, Ran a couple of half marathon distances, 13.1, just started running and didn't stop. But it started fun because I hadn't run like that in decades, but then it got boring, right? I didn't vary my loops. I didn't, yeah, it just got boring, right? Seeing the same street. I should have probably varied my loops, but I didn't. During the year, I did hurt myself a couple of times. I remember one time in particular with a heavy kettlebell swing hurt, took me out for a week, but nothing too serious. I did end the year on a low though. The last 2 or 3 weeks, this 10-month stay at home, this no travel, this no nothing, the weather's crappy, that's getting darker. I have lost for the first time my focus on exercising. I don't think I've really exercised in 3 or 4 days. That's a problem. I need to switch that. I need to turn that around. I need to find something that creates that spark again. Throughout the year, I did lose 15 pounds, most of that in the first 4, maybe 5 months, but gained 14 back. Yay me. That's not good. On the plus side, I am a little bit stronger. My Olympic lifts and just general feeling, I'm certainly stronger than I was last year this time, and I'm in better shape. I can run farther, run faster, cardio, heart rate. So I would say I'm in better shape than I was 12 months ago. Not great shape, just better shape. So all in all, I think the year was pretty good, although did not sprint through the finish line. These last 3 weeks, health kick has really taken a turn, and I need to own that. I needed to turn that around and start doing something for sure. Next up is the One Rental at a Time brand. This is something that's important. It all started with the book and this YouTube channel. We did get over 12,000 subs by November 30th, which was awesome. We started the year with about 5,500, so we more than doubled in 365 days. The channel is starting to be a good flow, right? We have experts Monday through Friday. I've done a video on them. They're awesome. I do a live Q&A every Saturday at 8. Sunday, I share with you my goals. And of course, we do this week or the daily financial news, obviously 7 days a week. So every day we have at least 2 or 3 videos coming out. It's kind of a nice cadence. It's usually done by 9 a.m. So it's good. I did try to get too rigid mid-year. I think if you look at the second or maybe it was the third 13-week chunk, I tried to get too robotic, and it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel very creative. I don't know if you know this, but I do have a podcast. It's called One Rental at a Time. I do have an Instagram page called One Rental at a Time, but it's not really a focus of mine. It's not really a focus. I need to figure that out, right? Because I'm spending money on the podcast, right? I'm certainly spending monthly money hosting it there. I can say now confidently that the One Rental at a Time brand is helping 1,500 people a day. A year ago, that was probably like 400 or 500. That's between YouTube, podcast, Instagram, book sales, LinkedIn, all these different places. The One Rental at a Time brand is growing, and that is obviously a great feeling. I'm morphing into what One Rental at a Time story is, and for me, it's focus. Right? It's it's saving you time. It's only 10 to 20 minutes of daily execution. It's about finding good or great deals. It's not finding a deal. It's only finding good or great deals. And again, it's long-term wealth. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I certainly need to share more on Instagram pages. So if you have an Instagram page and you want to do an Instagram live, I would love to do one with you. Even if you're just a subscriber with 4 or 5 subs, I'd love to do a 10 or 15-minute live with you where we just talk real estate. I think I need to do more Instagram live. So if you have an Instagram page and you want to do something, DM me. My page is one rental at a time, and let's just do something and let's see who we can help. The other thing I'm starting to realize is, once we got over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, my ability to use the size of the channel means I should be able to get my followers and students some, I don't know, discounts or credits. I'm talking with Roofstock. I'm talking with a couple of other app-based companies that want to kind of work with me, but I'm only interested in working with them, A, if I like their product, and B, if they're willing to give my followers and subscribers a discount. So I would expect that to be something I add to my courses, and where appropriate, add to the channel. I think it is, it's something, that if I have the influence and I can secure stuff for my followers, I should. So I'm going to take a shot at that this next year. So I have an office in Fresno. It's called The Hub. It's on Van Ness near Fresno City College. The team that's there is awesome. Every company, whether it's a licensed contractor, general contractor, licensed agent, wholesaler, flipper, again, agents, brokers, I'm so happy that they're there. They're awesome people, and I would invest and work with any of them. But I've kind of let them down. I haven't been to Fresno since February. Maybe it was March. I do have one vacant office. So if you know someone that wants to join, let's do it. But I need to spend more time and more energy helping. I feel like I let the hub down this year. I didn't drive enough activity. I think I failed to deliver on the promise of the building this year. This one hurts. The hub really can be a place to not only help people in Fresno, but help people looking to invest in Fresno. And I didn't do a very good job of that today, or this period. It can be, and again, that's why the name of the hub, it can be a hub of activity, value creation, but it takes focus and energy. And I think I failed to deliver that this year. Lack of deals from the office has been a huge disappointment. Not only, when I say deals, not only deals for us, Olivia and I, but really deals for the team. I should have been able to help more, and I haven't. So again, I'm hoping to find deals for followers as well, right? If you want to invest in Fresno and kind of follow what we're doing, I hope to make that a bigger part of the story next year. Partner marketing. Again, this is something I started last year, investing in people. Usually, at least to date, it's been investing in partners at the hub, usually co-marketing, or even sometimes 100% funding the costs. Again, I think I failed here as well. I really let my money become the value add. And I think that was a mistake. I have a lot more I could do, as opposed to being just a checkbook. I think I can help drive more partnerships and drive value. I need to celebrate the awesome people and companies that are part of the hub. I think we need to brainstorm together what we can do better. And I think, I need to do more. I need to do more. That's for sure. Yeah, this was the hub and partner marketing, kind of low points for me this last 52 weeks. Increased cash flow. This was something, again, Captain Ryan from Grant Cardone's team challenged me with when I interviewed him a year ago. I should actually reach out to him and see if he wants to be interviewed again. The last 13 weeks, what I'll call Q4, total disappointment. Nothing happened. A total goose egg. Just we had deals lined up. They got delayed. Title company got COVID. It's just been a big mess. I could have watched it closer. I don't think it would have changed the outcome. It might have saved a couple of days here or there, but just a big mess. We did increase personal cash flow $3,900, which is like $300 a month. That's pretty cool. Oh no, that's 3,900 a month. I'm sorry. That's 3,900 a month. What is that a year? Let's just call that 4,000. So that's almost 48 grand. So that's more like 46,800. So that's not bad. We increased our cash flow almost 50 grand. That's pretty cool. We did that via raising rents, which was very early in the year. We haven't raised rents since March. We did pay off some debt, some high interest rate debt, and we did keep some units. So again, we were cash flow positive as a couple before, and now we're about 4 grand more. So pretty cool. We did sell 13 flips, but only one in the last 26 weeks. Think about that. Only one in 26 weeks. It's just so much slower. We did buy 8, and we have 5 active projects. Hence 8 plus 5 is 13. All 5 are sold, meaning they have buyers. It's just waiting for them. 4 are in at various stages of escrow. My guess is 2 close in December, 2 close in January, and maybe 1 closes in March, something like that. So I'll call cash flow, I call that a positive. This is not something I was thinking about until I talked with Captain Ryan. So, kudos to him. And yeah, it was good. Spending, again, one of the things I talk about with new investors is want versus need. So in order to stay on that with you, I've gone back to tracking my wants versus needs, and I give myself a $500 budget every period to spend on wants. I'm not a big spender, and for that matter, we're not going anywhere, so it's hard to spend money. But I spent about $600 throughout the year, and significantly below my budget. I did end up spending about $800 on the channel, this HD camera I'm talking to you with, some internet gizmos that was recommended to me. I do not count that as my personal spending. I put that on the office in my LLC. I do spend about $1,500 now on creating thumbnails, about $500 a month. Again, things I don't like to do. I've spent 12 grand, $1,000 a month for having somebody create my podcast, stripping the video and posting audio. IG, Instagram, one rental at a time, LinkedIn. That's 12 grand. I don't know. It's just what's going on. And then I do have a website, onerentalatatime.com. It's where my courses are. And it's just there. It's not really an intricate part of my business, and I need to figure that out. So it's interesting. Unique experiences. We only had one international trip this year. It was in January. Again, you can go back and listen. I did the daily financial news every day. I actually remember catching a cold when I was over there, and I did one while I was sick. So again, the daily financial news happens every day, even when I'm not feeling well. We ended up having 21 total experiences for the year. And again, these are anything from cuddling on the couch and watching an entire series to, going out of the country. Need to do more of that. It's not about stuff. It's about memories. That's something we've learned. But as I sat here building this spreadsheet, other than that trip out of the country and a couple of, nice moments, I don't really remember the 21 experiences. And that's what I should remember them, right? At least half of them. And I don't. Part of that's because I have a pretty piss poor memory, but yeah. I did want to write this because it's true. 2020, you suck. Sorry, I had to say that. It's just, I wanted to get that recorded. Tell 2020 it sucks. And again, you can make experiences anywhere. And I think I need to try harder. You don't need money. You can do them lots of different ways. But I need to get better at this. And then finally, one rental at a time, the book, the courses, the merchandise. Probably one of the most important things for me to look at. I probably look at this 5 days a week is Amazon. I want to make sure the book One Rental at a Time averages 5 stars. There was a couple of days last month where it dipped below the magic 4.8, which puts it at 4.5 stars or whatever it is. So if you like the book and you want to help me make sure we don't see that happen again, please log into Amazon and leave another 5-star review. Last time I checked, we had 340. Someday we'll be over 500, but I'd love to keep it above 5 stars, and I need your help for that. We had about 250 reviews this year. We have over 100 reviews on Audible. I want to thank you all for that. I know it takes you 60, 90 seconds. It's basically an extra activity that you don't have to do. So the fact that you do it for me and you give a 5-star review, it means the world to me. The courses have really taken off the last couple of months, both the free, yes, I have a free course, and the paid course. The paid course is $199. It's mentioned once or twice in the free course at $99. But the fact is I've added so much new sections. I have a private Facebook group. We go live every Saturday at 9 a.m. It's now $199. But to have over 1,000 students, to have a growing Facebook group that's just for my students is, something I didn't know I'd ever imagine. And it's fun to see my students doing good or great deals. That's why the course is there. There's nothing I've done that's special. It's just daily, consistent work, learning your market, doing good or great deals. It's pretty cool. This year had my daughter create some what I consider pretty amazing t-shirts. Remember the cash rich, asset poor. Remember the asset rich, cash happy. Mailbox money. Lots of cool shirts. Spoke over a dozen times. I guess the t-shirts are on my website, onerentalatatime.com. If you want to see and let me know your favorite, that'd be cool. I spoke at a dozen meetups. I need to do more of these. If we can Zoom to real estate meetups, I would love to do I'd love to do 5 a week. These are usually in the evenings. I can organize my day to do them. I'm happy to talk about any topic. I'm happy to do just a Q&A session. If you're part of a real estate meetup anywhere in the country, frankly, anywhere in the world, let's set something up. I'd love to do something together. And then finally, we have over 1,500 new and original videos posted on this channel in the last 52 weeks. That's more than 3 videos a day. And then probably the thing I'm most proud of is we gave away $12,000 to various charities. That's $1,000 a month. I take the proceeds from the book sales and basically turn around and give it away. That's been a big part of the year and will be a big part of my ongoing. It's not something I did a lot of, frankly, before this, but now that I have the chance and I can see the impact and I can focus on specific things like the food banks, like Toys for Tots, like the toy drive at the hub. It's just really important to me to give back. So again, here I'm going to do the good and the bad. You know what? Let's do the bad first. Instead of closing on the bad, we'll close on the good. So the bad, Q4 was a huge disappointment. Usually Q4 in sales is when you hit the accelerators and you really ramp up. We came out of this hot Q1, Q2, and then just fell off. It was rough. Deals in my refis should have added a couple of grand to our cash flow, but just slow. I really do think I failed the hub. I kind of let it exist on its own. Missed that. I have missed the opportunity to leverage the size and the brand One Rental at a Time to get you discounts in deals. So I need to work on that. My motivation at the end of the year for exercise is weak and will be a problem if I don't get ahead of that. I lost 15, but gained 14 back. Stupid. OneRentalAtATime.com website. It exists, but it's just stale. And finally, there's a 1-star review on Amazon. It actually comes up as the #1 review on my book. And I don't think it's a very fair review. My book's not a how-to book, but this person bought it as a how-to book. When you look at it, it's like 60 or 80 some odd people have looked at it and probably not bought my book. And I think that's a mistake. So the only thing I can think of is I need my followers to go back to Amazon and find some of the 5-star reviews and say those were helpful. What I think Amazon does is it takes the most helpful reviews and puts them at the top. And right now, the one with most helpful is the 1 star, which is pretty disappointing. And I need to fix that. In order to do that, I need your help. So if you're sitting on the couch, go to Amazon and go pick some of the 5-star reviews and say they're helpful, and hopefully they'll get ranked ahead of the other one. So let's go back to the good. 1,000 students of my courses is it's an amazing feeling. I love the energy from our Saturday mentoring. It is available if you're a part of the group, but you can't make it. They're all recorded, so you can go back and watch hours of questions. This is for my paying students, how to get started 1 rental at a time. There's got to be 20 hours of recorded material there for you. You can also ask questions right in the group. And in the beginning, I was kind of the only one answering, but now the group is building and more people are answering. It's awesome. And then, of course, people are posting when they do deals. Those are my favorite posts, is when somebody talks about a good or great deal they got. I think the 1 rental at a time brand and what it stands for is taking shape. Focus, 10 to 20 minutes a day, conservative, good and great, time to build wealth. I think it's awesome. Giving away 12 grand to charity. I didn't even realize it until I added it all up. That's pretty awesome. We increased personal cash flow, almost 4 grand. That's cool. We have a good rhythm for content creation, right? Experts Monday through Friday, Saturday live Q&A, Sunday goals. And of course, we never missed a daily financial news. You can go back and look at the last 365 or 366 days, because I think it was a leap year, and see that we never missed an episode. And then finally, the students. My students are doing good or great deals. They're sharing them in the group. The private Facebook group, if you are a paying student, is called 1 Rental at a Time Works. Please ask to join. I will validate and add you myself. Again, that's probably the highlight of me for every week, is when somebody posts in the group that they did a deal. It's pretty awesome. So what goals do I have for the next 13 weeks? I will be sharing that in a subsequent video because I put them together this morning. All right. That's what I have for you. That's the look back. I think it's important to be honest, and is hopefully you can see it's not all roses, sunshine, and unicorns. I missed on a couple of things. There were some highlights for sure, but some lowlights, and it's important to look at them. So that's my last 52 weeks. I've now set my goals for the next 13 weeks. I will share with you sometime today. They are different, slightly. But yeah, let's start looking forward. This is my last time looking back. Now I will be looking forward and trying to do better. Have a great day. Thanks.